function arguments in Python. Function arguments. Let us see. You can call a function by using the following types of arguments. There are 4 types of arguments we are going to deal with. First is called the required arguments, then keyword arguments, then we have got default arguments, and finally variable length arguments. Let us go through each and every one of these 4 types of arguments which we are going to give to a given function. First, we take up this example of required arguments. Here, as you see, I have written a function here, def is even number. In other words, this is going to return 1 if the number is even, or it will return 0. Of course, here I find the remainder. If remainder is equal to 0, I return 1 or return 0. Let us see what happens. So I have declared a variable number is equal to 12. Then I am calling this function is even, print is even. So what is going to be the result? As you will see here, it is throwing an error because this function here is expecting an argument here to be given. Number is the parameter. So I am expecting an argument is given, but we have not given the argument. Therefore, this is the required argument. So whenever we declare a variable with a particular parameter, that becomes the required argument. So I should have said is even 12 or number here. Immediately we would have given the answer 1, because 1 means it is yes, it is even, otherwise it is not even. So therefore, as you see in this example, when exact number of arguments are not passed, the program throws an error. So this is about required argument. Let us get into what is called the keyword arguments. Keyword arguments are related to the function calls. Here we give argument respective parameters, or we are giving arguments to respective parameters. So let us see. So order is not important. Let us check and see. So I've got 2 parameters here, name and age, and I'm going to print this name and age. So I've got this function call, and I'm giving argument Denzel and 70 to parameter name and age. So let us see, it prints immediately name is equal to 70, name is equal to 70, and age is name is equal to Denzel, age is equal to 70. So therefore, this is the parameter which I have declared while declaring the function and writing the function, and this is the parameter. And this is the argument I am passing. Let us see now. I am saying age is equal to 70, name is equal to Denzel. I have changed the position. The order I have changed. Even with that, it is going to print the result, because this argument is linked to the parameter age and name. So the order is not very important. So this is about keyword arguments. Let us get into the third type of argument called the default arguments. As you see in this example, print info name, I have assigned 35 to age. So this is the default value. So let us see what happens. So then I say name and age. So for example, I say name is equal to Victor, age is equal to 50. Now when you give fresh some other value, it overwrites the default value as you see here. So name is equal to Victor and then age is equal to 50. Now suppose I don't give age at all. There is a default value is there. So what will happen now? So it is going to print name and then the default value of age 35. So this is called the default argument, where I assign certain default value to a particular parameter in my function. And with that we come to the fourth type of arguments, what is called the variable length arguments. So we may need to process a function for more arguments than you specify while defining the function. These arguments are called variable length arguments and are not named in the function definition, unlike the required and default arguments. Let us see the example. So I said def function name, I give formal argument 1 or nothing, or then I put star variable argument tuple. So I'm going to give a tuple of arguments. Then it does processes these arguments. Let us take a concrete example. So I have got a concrete example here. Some numbers, sum of numbers. So I'm giving, this is the argument I have given, parameter there, and then this is a variable length argument parameters. So then I say print number, this will be printed, then I assign it to sum, then find the sum of these numbers. So there is only two here. This is the variable length argument. So let us see what happens. So I say some numbers, only one number is there, so it is going to take this. So it is going to print sum of numbers is equal to 50. Suppose I give 10, 30, 40. 30 and 40 belong to this variable length arguments. So there are two. Then what happens now? Sum of numbers. So it is going to print this one number 10, first number, and then it is going to find the sum of all, because I am assigning number to sum. So sum of all is equal to 80. So these are example. This is an example for variable length arguments. So the parameter here of variable length. So when I call the function, I give variable length argument here, one fixed one, and then this is the variable length argument. I hope you have understood these four types of arguments. Thank you.